Cancer's played a big part of my life. When I was 5, my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer. She had the normal treatments of the time, but it was real aggressive cancer, and it came back 3 years later, and it just took over her body. So I was 9 when she died, and the irony is my son is now 9, and I've gone through cancer, so it's a big deja vu. It's one of my biggest fears that something will happen to me. My name is Janet, and I'm a cancer survivor. When I found out I had cancer, I was running my own retail store. I jogged every night, worked all day long, and that was pretty much my life. And then when I found out I had cancer, my priorities had to shift toward fighting it. The third time I had cancer, I was already pregnant, and after my first trimester, I went and got a checkup, and the cancer was back. Before he was born, I had the surgery, and then after he was born, I had more surgeries. So by the time he was about 9 months old, it was a race to see who could walk first. And then I was in the clear for a few years, and at my 6-year mark, I remember saying to the doctor, "Do you think I'm almost out of the woods?" Because it was bone cancer is a 10-year increment. And he said, yeah, you're getting close. You're getting out there. It's looking good. And I almost think I jinxed myself by asking him that, because it came back higher up in my leg in one of my lymph nodes. So by this point, over 10 years, I've had 5 tumors. I made an appointment with Mayo. I got up there as fast as I could, and they actually saw more tumors growing. And I always knew that amputation was on the table, but I expected them to say radiation because that's what I had been told. And they said, no, we need to do a hemipelvectomy, which is an amputation up into half of your pelvis. The reason I did it was to stay alive. And I have to remind myself of that. I didn't do this to be more efficient or to look better or for any other reason. I did it to prolong my life. So I'm 2.5 years out now, and I've gotten to spend great time with my son, and I'm just taking it day by day. I go back religiously for my checkups. And that's the big thing all along. If I would have blown off any of these at a certain point, I wouldn't be here. My name is Janet, and I'm a 5-time cancer survivor, and I plan on finishing the fight.